Hello and welcome to another Grand Arena Championship. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 21, Week 3, Round 1. I'm going to apologize here at the very beginning. I'm not feeling great today, so if my energy is a little low or I sound a little off, that is why. Sorry ahead of time. But we do need to get through these battles. We don't have a whole lot of time left, so let's look at who we are facing. My opponent today is Darth Vader. So let's look at the matchup. Alright, looking at the hotbot overview, I have the majority of the green on my side, so let's zoom in and take a closer look. Checking out the stats, we have some interesting stats here. Darth Vader has just over 500,000 lifetime banners, which means he plays sometimes and is successful sometimes. But he only has 857 offensive wins, 388 defends. That's actually a 45% ratio. That, in conjunction with only 27 clears ever, makes me think that my opponent may auto-deploy his defense. But when I looked at his online history, that's not what he normally does. So I did keep enough for offense just in case he did auto-deploy, but I'm not actually expecting that. Comparing our rosters, my opponent has almost 200,000 more GP than I do, but I have a higher top 80 and top 65 than he does. I have 14 more Zetas than he does, and a little bit of a speed advantage. I have 12 more Gear 13s, but he has 9 more Gear 12s. Comparing our mods, and I have a pretty significant advantage in speed mods, along with just overall 6 top mods. You can see here on the hotbot, they did change, instead of looking at plus 150 offensive mods, they've switched it so they're looking at mods that have rolled more than 6% offense as a secondary stat, of which I have 0 and he has 2. But I have 10 mods that have rolled between 4 and 6% offense percent as a secondary stat compared to his 7. So interesting change there on the hotpot, and I think it's actually a much more useful stat to look at, so that's a good change. In the relics, we're very similar. 208 total for him and 204 for me. But here's my biggest advantage. The meta character report, I have a Galactic Legend, and for the second match in a row, I'm facing someone who does not have one. I also have my cat, and he does not. And looking at our ships, neither of us have the Executor, but his Malevolence is also only 5 stars. Alright, a quick look at his roster. We can see he's running a Darth Revan comp in the arena. And interestingly, he's running a Thrawn team in the fleet arena. Not sure why he would be doing that when he has Negotiator. And there are some interesting choices that he's made on his relics. Yes, Vader is Relic 7, that's great. And his Sith Empire team is all reliced up, which makes sense if it's your arena team. He also has Jedi Knight Luke, and that's up to Relic 6. But he seems to have kind of just jumped around in terms of relics on characters that are going to be needed for Galactic Legends without focusing on just one. For instance, Jedi Training Rey is Relic 6, but he doesn't seem to be going for Jedi Master Luke yet. Same thing with Old Ben is also Relic 5, but here's his gas, 7 stars, but still only Gear 11. He's also put some relics on characters that don't have anything to do with GLs, which is fine, like Bam is Relic 5, Mando is Relic 4, T3 Relic 4. Here we have Hermit Yoda and Wampa, again needed for Jedi Master Luke, but then Dengar is Relic 4, somebody needed for the Executor. Here's another JML requirement in Captain Han Solo, but he's over-relicked. So is Rebel Officer Leia Organa, but here's Qui-Gon again, somebody who's needed for Jedi Master Kenobi. And here again is Mace and Ayla, also Jedi Master Kenobi. Same with Clone Sergeant. If I had to guess, it looks like he's going for both Jedi Master Luke and Jedi Master Kenobi, both at the same time. I wouldn't recommend that as a strategy, but it looks like that's what he's doing, and definitely has impacted his roster in getting him matched up against people with other Galactic Legends while he's trying to go for 2 simultaneously. We've got just over an hour left in the attack phase. I don't believe my opponent has attacked yet. Honestly, I'm not sure that he will. Let me show you what's going on the board. So down in the bottom, I've been setting a very similar defense most rounds this season, just changing a couple teams here and there, and this is no different. We've got a Hux team and a crew squad, along with this Palpatine Marauder squad, and there is my Jedi Master Luke. On the top, I once again went with the end-all be-all special of Rex, Fives, and Cat, along with Jedi Knight Luke, Grievous, and Jedi Knight Revan. I noticed in his history that oftentimes he wouldn't attack, or he'd only attack a little bit, and when he was faced with a tough defense, he often wouldn't attack at all. So I didn't really expect him to get through the front at all. So in the back here, I didn't set either of my Get 2 ships. I saved them both for offense. And in the back on the bottom, I went with the teams that I normally do. My Dooku, my Newt, this Poggle team, and Rolo Cholo. And I threw Karth on there as well. Again, I didn't really ever expect him to get back here. So what did he set for me? Based on that 45% hold rate of defense versus offense, I was expecting a little bit stronger defense than what I got. I've got this Karth squad where Karth is Relic 4. I've got a Bosk team, but then I have Ewoks and Phoenix. And down below here, we've got a crew where crew is Relic 4, but then Phasma is their third. I've got a Talzin Night Sister squad, Jedi Knight Revan, and this Akbar Leia Old Ben team. So nothing here that's scary. I'm looking at probably several solos or undersizes. I'm going to save a couple teams for the back just in case he slips something back there. But I am going to not go super light here. I'm going to actually try and clear these front ones as efficiently as possible and just see what's in the back. So let's start with crew. And we'll take Jedi Training Rey and see if we can't just control them and get a good score. We will start with seeing if we can get a... Well, let's actually go ahead and hide everybody for BB-8 and wiggle and wave. And we'll see if we can't take out Phasma first. And let's see if we can get a stun on Kylo. Nice. And crew gave us the wave, or gave us the stun. So we're burning. We'll wave him down, and we're gonna have to take some hits from Kylo as well. Let's save our special so that we can put the healing immunity on Kylo Ren. And we're gonna get countered, but that's okay. So far they haven't taken off too much health. Let's see if we can stun crew. And we'll wave down Kylo and get rid of him. And now it's just a matter of stalling, seeing if we can get to Illuminated Destiny. So I'm not gonna try and hit him hard. We're gonna do whatever stalling tactics we can. Try and get to that Illuminated Destiny so that we can heal up. Wave him down. Should get it next turn. Keep him stunned. And it looks like we got everything but R2 healed up. So we'll go ahead and finish it off. Hit 53. Alright, Jedi Knight Revan. Let's go against him with Padme. Now, I screwed up the last time I was doing this counter, and hopefully I don't screw up again. I don't anticipate it being a problem because this particular Jedi Knight Revan team is a lot weaker than the last one that I failed on. But we'll see. Let's see if we can take out Basilishan as my first kill because she is so weak. And then let's see if we can get rid of Revan. That was the issue last time, is I was focusing on Basti and Jolie, and Revan was constantly putting the buff immunity on me, like he has on Jolie and on Padme right now. And consequently, I was having a hard time getting enough courage up to strike a big enough blow. So his Jolie is continuously trying to res, I think. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing, but we should be able to get him out. Now Jolie could get the res off, but no, we won't. So now it's just a matter of cleaning up. I'm not going to get back to full banners. It's going to be a 51, but at least it's a win. Alright, versus Akbar, we're going to take in Han and Chewie. And I'm tempted to just go with just Han and Chewie and not bring Wedge, because I think I can delete Leia in the very beginning. Let's try it. Let's have fun. Let's just go Han and Chewie only. See if we can't get a 55 here. So let's delete Leia. And let's see if we can get rid of Akbar as well. And now it's just old Ben. Got the stun. And it'll take a little bit to get through him because he's Relic 5, but there we go. And against this Night Sister squad, we're going to go with the counter I did a couple matches ago, where we go with Luke, C-3PO, and Chupio. And this is one of those counters where it doesn't seem to make any sense in terms of being anti-Night Sister, but what it does for us is it just lets Chupio get his big AoE off and kill a bunch of them all at once. So that's going to be the plan. We've already got 2 deaths. We'll switch over to Daka. My Chupio keeps getting stunned. In fact, all of them do. I'm not sure why. I have quite a bit of tenacity on these guys. But this should clean them all up. Only a 50 though. So that was a fun counter, but really, really inefficient. Let's see what he has in back. So some Geos, a Newt squad, Dooku. So he put his quote-unquote best teams in the back. I think I have plenty saved for these though, so give me a moment. I'll figure out exactly what I want to use, and then we'll take them out. Alright, well there are by far the tougher teams here in the back compared to the top. So we're actually going to stay here and get through this back zone first, and then we'll take out the top. So we'll start with the Geos. The one thing I'm nervous about this Geo squad is that the game changes just went live, and so Darth Vader has been changed and Watt has been changed, and so normally I would take in my Vader, Watt, Thrawn squad here with this, but I'm not sure that Watt is worth taking now, because he's gonna put on all he's doing now is make it so that people don't get revived and you get a little turn meter. So no more defense penetration. So I'm not going to bring Watt. I'm going to bring Gideon instead, figuring that Gideon at least will give me a little bit of damage reduction. So if I don't take out Spy right off the bat, then maybe I can survive a little longer. So this is the one counter where I'm a little iffy on. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to go. I'm assuming it should still work fine, but we shall see. So I will strip their turn meter. And go into Merciless. And we'll go ahead and throw on Spy. And we didn't quite get it. Yeah, there's the differences. There's the changes. So we're gonna have to hope we can survive through this. Now, I anticipate we will. Let's go ahead and throw again. No, let's... Yeah, let's go ahead and throw. Okay, so we were able to get him down there. And then we'll force crush. But times are changing. Things are different. We should have Merciless up again. Good. And let's go ahead and hit and throw and hit. So still end up with a 53, but a little more sketchy. So next we'll go after this GG team, and my Jedi Knight Revan is on defense. So we'll go ahead and take the Night Sisters. This Grievous squad, the B1 and B2 are both relicked well, but Grievous himself is only gear 12 and only has something like 24,000 health. So all of the assists and whatnot are not going to make much difference. Let's go ahead and clear off the damage immunity there while we can. And we're going to get stuck going after Magna Guard, but I'm not too worried about that because there's no B1 here. So we'll just go ahead and go after him, take him down. Might take a little bit. And we're stuck on Droidica, and they've got their damage immunity, so that's frustrating. Switch on back to Magna. And we'll bring him back. Oh, I should have saved that for Droidica. That was not smart. But again, there is Grievous, and they just kind of melt because they don't have enough health on them to make a difference. Let's go ahead and bring Talzin back. Should be a 51. Alright, we will go after Dooku with Bam. And I think this should be a counter that works pretty well and allows me to get back banners. We're gonna stun Dooku so we can't stealth, and we'll see if we can get rid of him quickly. See if we can get him before he goes stealth here. Nope. Oh, but everybody went stealth, so yep. So there's their damage. Soldier and Poggle I'm not really worried about. In fact, there goes Poggle now. And I'm expecting to be able to get back to full health and protection here. Maybe not. Alright, we will go after Newt with gas plus a clone. Doesn't really matter which clone. Let's go with Echo, since Echo will hopefully stun the droids a little bit. Gas will make it so Newt doesn't revive. Oh, we didn't get either stun. That's a bummer. There we go. Newt's gone. We can pay off our extortion next. And we're going to lose protection on both. But we went in one short, so we'll end up with a 53 here. And down here on the bottom with this HK squad, we're going to go Darth Revan and Basilisk on Fallen. And we're going to save Malik to do a solo up top. And hopefully these two alone will be enough. We're able to get the fear on them all. And lightning them. And almost got them all. So that wraps up the back. And those were his tougher teams. Let's jump back up to the front. We'll do the one that we need to do a full squad on, and that is this boss squad. And we'll take our Geos here, and we might actually lose one here because he's got Relic 4 on Django. No, Relic 4 on Boba. And I think Relic 5 or something on Boss. So, let's see if we can kill Django right off the bat. Get one kill. Can we get a second before Bosk gets the taunt? Yes. Alright, so now we're just left with Bosk and Boba. You can see Boba hits pretty hard with his AoE, but even though it wasn't relicked, I was kind of more worried about Django. And I had a feeling I could get him out before Bosk got his taunt up. That was a pretty big hit there, though. So now we'll go ahead and heal up. And then we'll start working on Boba. Just a matter of time till we get a big hit here from Spy. So there's one death. And hopefully we can get through him pretty quickly on the second. There we go. And now Bosk will take a little bit. That's okay, because each time I assist, I'm gaining back a little health protection. And I'd like to end with full manners if I can. If I can get one more heal, I'll do that as well. But I don't think I will. Alright, hopefully I can pull off the rest of these as solos. We'll go this cart squad first, and we'll go with a solo Malik. So I'm gonna shut up and hit it on auto and see if this doesn't work. Excellent. I enjoy a good 56. We will go against these Ewoks with Nest, and they don't have Lulgray in here, so I'm not worried about a daze, which means I will just continually get my counterattacks in. So we'll go ahead and just target Elder and hit auto again. So only a 55 there. And finally on this Phoenix squad, we're gonna go with Wampa. And there's a little bit of me that says, oh, do we really want to try a solo with Wampa? But they don't have either Sabine, who's got a lot of damage and the armor shred, or Zeb, who has the stagger and the daze. So yes, they've got some damage with Ezra, but other than him getting a big hit off, there's really no threat here. So the lesson here, I guess, is when you're making your defense, try not to put things that are easily soloable out front. Alright, in the back, we have a Negotiator and a Home One. Now, even though I have both my Negotiator and my Malevolence, his General Kenobi is higher relic than mine, so his Negotiator is faster. So I'm actually going to go with the Malevolence here instead of the Negotiator. It's also what I feel more comfortable doing. It's what I do in Arena every day. And even though I know that this won't be great banners, I expect to win. And then we'll try and make up some banners on the Negotiator versus Home One squad. So we'll lose our first droid there. And we'll clear off right there. And I find this match a lot easier when it's got the Y-Wing in the starting lineup rather than a Houndstooth. Just because the Houndstooth continually cleanses the Buzz droids, which is a pain, whereas the Y-Wing doesn't. And we've already got that one down. We're going to go ahead and use the AoE to clear off Anakin. And then we will shift over and get 5 down. Almost. They get their unending loyalty back up. So we can put Buzz droids on Clone Sergeant. And he's almost down. Oh, we should have stunned 5s there. That was a mistake. Not a huge one, but a little one. There was Clone Sergeant. What did that come in? A Consular, so I lost a Sun back there, which is a bummer. But no taunts in my way, so easily can get out 5s. And I think I will bring in Spy here just to get a big hit and end it quick. So a 61's not amazing, but I will take it versus a Negotiator. And now we'll take our Negotiator against his Home One. I think that's probably enough. We'll save the rest just in case I need a cleanup. But I shouldn't need a cleanup. You never know. RNG on things can be funny. Oh, there's no Millennium Falcon here. I guess we'll go after the coast. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see if we can get buff immunity on Big so he can't taunt. And we'll get rid of Wedge. Wow, I did not even look closely. Had I seen that, I probably wouldn't have brought all the reinforcements I did in. Let's just go. I don't think I need any healing. The only person to hit is the Y-Wing, and he just kind of took it. We'll just go for a big hit and be done. So that's it. A couple inefficient battles, but a whole lot of solos and whatnot. 29.99, I think, is my highest score of the season. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. We've got a little more than 35 minutes left in the attack phase. I don't think my opponent's going to attack at all. So we'll call it there with our 29.99 versus 12.66. I'll say thank you to Darth Vader for setting a defense. I appreciate you not putting an auto deploy out there. And I want to say thank you all for watching, and I will see you again in next round.